Thinking about running Obelisk or Clairvoyant. I like this. This looks really cool. Obelisk looks kind of crazy, but that's alright. Did you do a Weaver run recently? I did one yesterday, but I can start with Weaver if you'd like to see a Weaver run. It seems to be one of the more popular classes just because of the difficulty and the uniqueness of it. It plays unlike any other class. Yeah, I could start with Weaver and go to Clairvoyant. We can start with Weaver. I play Weaver a little differently than I do most of the other classes. We'll dive right in with Weaver. I feel a little weak on Weaver early, so I go for early vaults. It just kind of gives me immediate power and helps me get through some of the early fights where it's a little difficult. I just fought him. I haven't done Argoloth on Weaver in a while, so let's do that. So let's see. Alchemist Tool Belt's always pretty strong. Getting extra potions is nice. Lion's Share is not great, and Fleece of Gold is not great. I only gain shield if I get controlled weaving. So we'll start with Alchemist Tool Belt first. I typically like the damage talents early, just to kind of help shore up his damage. This is the one I like the least, just because the damage gets split. So if I have 2 units, it's 10 to each. If I have 4 units, it's 5 to each. So it's less impactful. So I think I'm going to take the Frostbite on Threads here. I like the damage on Threads and Stitch, but I didn't have those options. Final Chapters is okay. Inkshell is bad. Shimmering Barricade is kind of bad, but I feel like Shimmering Barricade... No. Villains and Guardians. This only happens to bosses, but bosses are where we have trouble. So I'll take the extra attack. It's a little rough early on. Later on, I'll kill things fast enough to where they won't get much attack. But early on, I'm going to take a little bit of damage with this modifier. And again, I'm not going to Quillings. I'm going to Vaults just to get early Vestiges. They may be gray, but they still give me immediate power. Alright, so this is already starting off horribly. They're getting a HP buff. So... Alright, so I got my controlled weaving and then I stitched the bottom 2. So I'll only take the 3 damage here. I don't want to injure this guy too low because he'll rampage and start hitting me harder. So even below 66% he would have hit me for harder. So I just wanted to kill all the little things. This is Weaver's big weakness, is all these little things. Now he's got Blazing Barrier on him, so when I hit him I'm going to take 1 damage. This is actually a horrible first fight. I am still going to kill at least 2 of these. It's better to take a couple damage points and hitting them than taking the full 3. I think I can kill at least 2 of these guys. I do have to kind of move and waste movement, but hoping I could kill 3. Yeah, so I can kill him too. Still taking 6 damage, unfortunately. So I'm gonna be at 36. I could be even lower after the first fight. Take 1 more, so that's 30. So I can enrage him because he's not attacking me this turn. He's just doing the buff. And I should be able to kill him next turn without a problem. Yeah, just Stitch and Constrict. If I'm doing the attacks too fast, just let me know. It's hotkeyed, but... Alright, I I have Frostbite. I don't have Burn yet, but there's a lot of ways to get Burn. But I will just take the heal here. Weaver's a little weak early. It's good to keep him high health. And I don't have anything that can burn yet. I could have looked at this first too. There could be a burn in here. There's not. There is a poison. I only have one physical ability, and that's Constrict, so I don't like to build up physical power. This is okay. 2 extra will means you can probably get your weave off. I just think running Calzone is a little better. Dazed is really strong on bosses, and I can try to kill everything and then pick up the orb and daze the boss. The poison damage is kind of negligible. It's Future Willer and Calzone are both good here. I just like the Calzone a little bit better because this only helps me on the first turn. So as far as a boss goes, it only helps me clear a little bit of trash. Alright, and here's the damage talent I was talking about, and here's the burn. So I like Rope Friction and Potent Stitch, but I'd rather have Potent Stitch. It goes from 25 to 55 damage plus 25, so it kind of doubles its base damage, which is really strong against like bosses and things where I might only have one thread. Weaver can do some pretty good dot builds, so these are both okay. I like Poison Vapor a little bit more because of Toxify, which is really strong Ascension you can get. So I could take Poison Vapor and then take a support skill, which I think I'm going to do. I just don't really want to reroll yet. Poison Vapor is really weak early, so I need to get it ascended and some augments on it before it actually gets strong. I'll just eat the brain tuna. I still keep my pots. Alright, I saw somebody else do this and I thought it was really smart. They went up here and threw one of their pots down so they don't forget it. Because if it's back here, I'm going to forget it. I can guarantee it. It's the same potion. But you can't grab it while you're in battle, but at least it's on my way out, right? I can't miss it. I really do want to kill these guys, and they rampage, so if I hit them, I need to make sure I kill them. He throws bombs, which isn't bad. I probably have to ignore the money, unfortunately. I may save my poison for next turn. So, this leaves them at 1 HP. That's pretty sad. I can do this, I guess. I'm not really happy about it, but I guess I will just move over here next to the orb. They're AoEing. I don't have to deal with them this turn. I should probably still poison just so it starts ticking off. And I get the cooldown reduction on it with my orbs. I think I am going to thread them this turn. And if I thread them, I might as well thread him to get controlled weaving, because I'll get my willpower point back as soon as I do this. Now, do I want to grab this? So I could kill them this turn. I think they're dying to poison. Yeah, they're dying to poison anyway. So I'm going to work here. Constrict and grab my orb. It'll be both up again next turn, doing it that way. These two will die, this guy will direct attack me. Taking 4. Thank you for the follow. So, I'm getting attacked by 3. I can't kill him, he's got 500 HP. I can kill these two. So I'll get the controlled weaving. I probably have to grab my orb too, since they're so spread out. Yeah, this is gonna be awkward. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill him, no matter what I do. So I'm just gonna poison again. I can't stand in all that AoE, and I can't move and attack out of it. No matter which way I go, I'm gonna get hit. So I'm gonna poison them, so hopefully he dies next turn. And I may use this pot. Yeah, I definitely used in the pot, because I ticked him off. I rampaged him. But 10 damage, 10 pot, it's perfect. I still have one more up here. And I'll get one more after the fight, so it's fine to use it. He's not attacking this turn. So we'll just go through the rotation, work our way out of the AoE. And be set up to pick up our orb and kill him next turn. Oh. Game loves us, keeps giving us barrier potions. Shield potions are my favorite, just because you make a mistake, this is kind of like the button that can help save you. Like, oh crap, I stayed inside this big zone of damage. So the barrier potions are the best for that. I have a little bit of frostbite, I have a little bit of poison. I do have one poison already and no frostbite, so I will take this. 40 health is good enough. If I take any more, I will grab the health. This really helps on the first turn, just frostbiting everyone. Helps you clear the first wave a lot easier. This helps every turn, since you get a one-cost discount. So I'd rather have help every turn than just the first turn. Although, this is good because I have frostbite damage already. So this makes it 10. Either way, these are going to be some of the vestiges I get rid of later, so I just like the one that helps me every turn a little bit more. I already have this. I don't need to double it up. I don't like putting one frostbite and one burn on Stitch. I'm using Stitch to try to finish enemies off. Friction having 2 burn on it is good, and it spreads out my gray talents on so that one ability doesn't have too many. I can't afford the binding here, so I will take it. Get a little bit stronger. So this is interesting. We can go the pull build, where we're pulling with our Constrict and then trying to blow everything up with Stitch. Let's see what our green one is. And we could take a full... Oh, Hexing Threads is definitely the pick here. This is really, really strong for a green. So the question is, do we pull or do we Sewing Stitch? I think we take the pull. It opens up more opportunities once we get Ascensions. You do have to be careful with it though, because you'll change enemies' AoE patterns, and if you have gunk filled, you'll have gunk under you when you kill them, so you just have to be aware when you're constricting that you're going to move everyone. Alright, we've got 2 pots and we're going to gain 1 more, so... He's got Blight Bomb. He's got Ink Drain, which I don't like. So I'm being hit for 7 this turn. I do have a Free Thread crit, so let's use it on him. I think I will just go for the Controlled Weaving and pull them and see where they end up. They probably won't be close enough to fully AoE, but I should be able to kill 2 of them. So I can Stitch here. I could Poison, but it won't kill anybody this turn. Oh, it will kill him, so that's worth it. And we'll just grab this and walk out. He should die. He'll be taking damage. Alright, everybody's direct attacking me, so I'll use one of my pots this turn, most likely. Let's just get the controlled weaving up. It hexes everyone. We can pull everyone and see where they end up. Alright, so this is good. We can hit 3 of them at least. I probably should have killed him before I grabbed that, so I dazed him. So that was a little misplay. I can kill them both anyway. I think I still use the pot here, just because I'm going to get another one. And why take the damage? Well, if I knew 2 big guys were coming out, maybe I would have saved the pot. But they're all AoEing this turn. Let's hex them both. I don't think it matters if I hex this guy. Well, I do have a free pull, so let's hex everyone. Pull them. It's gonna be hard to get this globe. Their hitbox, he's kind of like right in my way. Okay, I can get it. So I will use my poison crit and grab my globe and walk out of their AoE. And they're going down to about half, so hopefully both of them will die next turn and see what pops out. I can use my other pot if I have to. It's no big deal. So, we're gonna do the same thing, get the controlled weaving and hex everyone. You do have to hit them again to hex them. Just because they're threaded doesn't mean they have the hex. You have to hit them every turn with the thread if you want to hex them again. Alright, I can kill those 2. I don't know if I can kill these guys. Nope. So I will use my other pot here. Take no damage. Like, they were dying, but it was after the dot, so I was still gonna take the damage. We do have some poison synergy right now. Each thread attached grants 3 damage resist. This is okay. In the fights where you're threading a bunch of little guys, but you kind of just want to kill all the little guys anyway. But it's okay. Extra damage resist is not bad. I don't really like the lion's share at all. But we do have poison synergy. Increases our poison damage. We have poison vapor. We want to upgrade this to toxify, so Beat of Ivy makes the most sense to me. I would take the poison damage, but I would like to heal. So I will take the heal over it. Wider area of effect is okay, and it spreads out our augments. This would fill up the constrict. The prepared stitch is okay too, but I like the wider area of effect. That'll really help with toxify if we get it later. And our last one, restoration is fine. I do like to have a utility and a damage one. So this will give me utility and save my rerolls for other stuff. Alright, so Sea Breach is the most RNG. I don't want to do that on Weaver. He's very weak early on, so I will just get a Tethered Shrine. Tethered Shrines are very strong after the patch. They have a higher chance to roll blues like this. So yeah, now I can take the blue poison damage. Goes from 4 to 7, so it almost doubles my poison damage. Physical power only helps my constrict, and I can change constrict from physical to magical with an ascension, so I don't really ever focus physical on Weaver. I have 2 of the same potion for the boss. Alright, boss time. Alright, they are really spread out. I can hit 2 here, or maybe 2 there, but that's about it. So I do want to hit these guys first. I can't reach him, so I'll hit the boss. This is gonna be a pretty bad turn. These guys will blow up for 3. These guys will hit me for 4. I'm probably gonna just ignore these. The daze did hit the boss. I should have paid attention and killed this guy before I did that. I keep forgetting I have the dazed on the globe. I'm not even gonna worry about threading these. I couldn't get to everything. It was too spread out, so I'm just gonna have to take the damage here. It's a lot of damage for the first round. But now I should be able to thread everybody without a problem. We'll thread him. Should be able to thread all 3 of these in once. Alright, much better turn. Took 0 damage. We can heal up a little with restoration, but I just want to make sure we're taking the boss down as quick as possible. Because he will AoE me a lot. Do a lot of damage. Alright, I will hex him this time. I can't reach. I should be able to reach after I grab this globe. I don't care about hitting him with the poison. Well, I'm hitting him anyway because of the wider area. I just want the cooldown reduction on that and my heal. So I'm going to cast them both before I grab my globe. And then I'll constrict to pull him in. And I'll stitch on the boss. You want to stitch while you have the most threaded, so I can only thread 2. I'll save this orb because he's already dazed, so I'll save it for next round. I should be able to proc him this round without a problem. I should have hexed him first, but that's a physical ability anyway, so it didn't matter. I want to proc him before I take the damage, but we'll see. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't have any damage on my threads. It's okay. I'll grab the orb next round and use a pot because he's gonna phase right here. I'll take 3, but no big deal. I can still heal up. These guys are all spread out again. Wow. Alright, well, we're definitely using a pot, so let's do that to start. There's no way I can get controlled weaving here. Just trying to see how many I can hit. He's already threaded. I want to get him at least. So I can hit one more, but I don't know if they'll pull close enough. So I think I want to do it now, just to make sure I kill all of this. And then I'll probably heal, just let them all blow up, unfortunately. That was a really nasty spread for that many enemies. Alright, get the controlled weaving. I'm not worried about hexing him yet. I just need to make sure I'm killing everything. Okay, now I can hex him, because I see that the spread is good enough. And I can get out of danger here. Just get the poison ticking on him. It'll help a lot getting him down. He's direct attacking. This does nothing because I already have him hexed, so there's no point in using my other potion. I'm just gonna take more damage, but I can't really stop it, so he'll be dead next turn. I can use my heal here at least. Get a little bit of health back. That's a really good potion too. Here's Toxify. I guess we take it first. I typically like to get his threads or his stitch first. I wonder if we'll... I mean, we do have a lot of poison damage. I think it's smarter to get his threads or stitch here, but I'm going to take Toxify. I really like it. All bindings deal 25% damage to enemies inflicted with poison. It's pretty strong. I feel like with the pull and the Toxify, like as long as we can thread everything, we'll be sitting pretty. Have a pretty easy run, but I gotta keep my health up. I'll get 15 here, and I'll probably have to take the first health up here as well. Unfortunately. Oh, 2 ability power. Well, we're gonna live on the edge. 2 ability power is too good to pass up. Oh, here comes Gunkfield. Unfortunately, it's the easiest one, but it's a lot harder when you are pulling every enemy on top of you. So we'll see how this works. May kill me taking the ability power and the Gunkfield, but I didn't want to take damage when I take orbs, and I definitely didn't want to lose willpower on the turn after I grab an orb. Witch Thief is the hardest for me, especially on Weaver, who needs every will point he can get. Alright, this is another bad spread. The birds only do 2 damage to me, so I'm just going to make sure I definitely grab the big guys. Maybe like this. Maybe I only do these 2, honestly. I do have a free heal, which is nice. Guess I'll do that. I'll move down towards this bird when I pull, so when I Toxify, it'll hit him as well. I almost messed up. I was almost too far away from my orb there. So I'm getting hit by all the birds and him. So yeah, 12 damage. We will use our pot and pop like that. So we'll take 0. These things should all start dying and killing each other off right here. So yeah, you can see all the 1400 magic damage because of all the poison stacks that just transferred 1,900. So it was basically a cascade of death from poison. Toxify means when they die, their poison stacks transfer to another unit. So these 2 are already dying. So is he. But that still means I take 7 damage if I don't kill them directly. Let's see though. These birds are actually horrible. Since I can't control weaving, I don't want to use my willpower to thread. I just want to kind of use it to kill if I can. Yeah, taking a lot of damage. 3 of them are gonna die. 3 more are spawning. This is definitely Weaver's weakness. There's a bunch of tiny units. I'm gonna ignore the big guy, unfortunately. Just try to survive this fight. Oh, I've made a horrible mistake. I'm gonna take goop damage here. But everything died because of the Toxify. Even the big guy got hit with some poison stacks, so took a lot of damage. A purple crit damage, but we have no crit, so we're just taking the health. That's just trying to bait me into taking it, but we're too strong for that. Alright. I like the whetstone. You get a free crit on every ability, but on Weaver it's just not as strong until you get more ascensions. Sea Trickle gives me a chance at will and 1 magic power, which is better for right now. Like, getting crits on my abilities is nice, but it's not... Like, I'm killing a lot of the things with poison now. So we'll take the Sea Trickle. Just get a little extra magic damage. Definitely want lengthy threads. Everything is spreading out. Really tough to reach. If it wasn't lengthy threads, I would take the cooldown reduction on my heal. I'm taking a lot of damage, so that'll help me sustain. Sea breaches are too much RNG, so we'll go to the hovel, get a vestige. Should be a higher quality one too. Yeah, heroic vault. So it's a blue. The only time we dazed is when we grab a globe. Scorch Request doesn't help us because we have to thread something, really. Like, we could cast our Toxify first, but it's not really a lot of damage. It's a lot of poison, so we definitely take the poison. Up to 20 poison damage total, so... And we do have Restoration, which goes with it really well. So I'm kind of weak. I should take the weaker fight, but I want a rare augment. This is nice. Getting a fish will help me here. I think we're strong enough to live. It's just how much damage are we going to take here. Him having phasing really hurts. Them having Juggernaut is not that bad, but it's kind of annoying. Okay, hopefully lengthy threads helps us here. So we can hit 2 there, 1 here and 1 there. We'll have to grab our globe and cast our poison. And then just run out of the AoE after we do so. Maybe we pull as well and then run out of the AoE. This is kind of dangerous because they could land right on top of me. Okay, we're good. Alright, so everybody's dying but the big guy, which is nice. Even the little, we'll get a little extra money too. I could use this flask next turn if I need to. Alright, he should be dying now, and he is, but he's still doing 13 damage to me. And I don't think I can do enough damage to him to stop that. I don't care about the money. He's dying anyway. The poison stacks he got. I might as well hit the money because I get the willpower back from controlled weaving anyway. So we'll pull... See where everything ends up. Okay, I'm taking more damage, and I can't kill him. This is a lot of damage. I can get out of this. I can't really stop the damage that's coming in. It's 4, it's 18, and it's 9. It's just that all 3 of them are attacking me directly. So there's 3 more spawning, so I could actually die this fight. He's gonna buff. No, he's rooting me. Okay. I may be dead here. I can't tell if this is killing him or not. If this is killing him, I can live. If not, I'm dead. It looks like it's killing him. I see a X, like a little X. I think I can live? I'm actually not 100% sure. Yeah, I can live, just barely. So I will be at, what, 3 HP? With 3 more? Yeah, I think we're dead. There's 3 more spawning. I have no pots. This guy is going to be super strong. This guy's gonna... Well, he's dying. Okay, they're both dying, so it'll just be depending on what spawns here. And if I have a good route. Okay, that's not bad. They should all AoE. So I should be fine. They also both got the poison from the Toxify. I'm only gonna do this to him. These 2 are dying. I don't care about them. I'm just gonna set him up, heal myself. Okay, they're all dying. Very, very rough. Barrier potion's nice. I think we take Defense Matrix because we're having so much trouble staying alive. We'll never get the 2 stacks from having full health. We don't crit, so yeah. It's Defense Matrix or reroll, and I feel like this will help giving us extra shielding when we're low. Have to take the heal. It is another blue poison damage, but... I like the shield on the Constrict better. I think we take the Mending. The extra stacks of poison aren't mattering. Like, when they get enough the poison on them, they're dying. So, let's take the Mending. Help us heal up from all the damage we take. See what Ascension we get. This could turn our whole run here if we get a good one. Especially a threading one. Okay, I have to reroll this. I can't take his support. We're taking too much damage. Alright, perfect. Tether is really good when you have a lot of willpower, so you can build a bunch of ability power threading them and unthreading them, but right now I just need the ability to hit multiple units with my thread. So I'm going to take Weave. I would rather have Loom, but it's not an option, and I'm not re-rolling again for a Stitch or Constrict. So yeah, we'll take Weave. This will help us threading multiple targets early on. I think it's actually smart to go to the shop and buy the heal instead of the binding. I want purple bindings mostly now, so I will go to the shop and heal here. See if there's a good Oh, this isn't bad. We only have one magic power though, but it also gives us an ability power. And it gives us smite synergies. So what do we get rid of it? I think we get rid of the rotting calzone. I don't really do a ton of... Well, this actually will proc when the poison ticks for a ton of the damage as well, but... What do I get rid of? The cultivated for it? This does spend all my money before a legendary vestige. Yeah, we'll just wait. So I have to buy the heal too. And again, going to the weaker fight is smarter, but I want the rare augments. Alright. We have one pot, but we are a lot stronger with Weave, so hopefully that's enough. And our Tempest Wrath. And our Defense Matrix. Hopefully we got strong enough. It's still gonna be tough. This is very nice. With the extended range, we can actually tether everyone in one shot. Hex them all, get controlled weaving. Fortunately, these guys are underground, but that won't stop the poison damage, so we're gonna pull them all in. We're gonna poison them all. We're gonna blow up these two guys. Grab our globe after we heal, just to get cooldown reduction on everything. And then we'll walk away and just cast. So that's pretty good. They're both gonna die to the poison. I wonder if it'll transfer to the things that spawn too. Let's see. Alright, it didn't transfer, but that's fine. These guys are really easy, even with Juggernaut. This time I won't grab my globe, I'll just save it and see what pops up. I was gonna say they might all die to the smite. Almost did. I'd rather kill all the little guys in one shot, so I can see where I kind of have to run away. Doesn't matter that he's underground, we can still toxify him this turn. Just get the poison on him. I will save the pull and the globe though. I don't think I can get out. I can't, so I'll just step out. Alright, he's dead, but he's doing 7 damage to me, so I would like to kill him before he does the damage. That will kill him. I want to use my heal. Should be able to just kill these two. Alright, very good. So yeah, just the weave was enough to get us over the hump. We actually lost no health and healed during that fight and didn't have to use our potion. So that means we don't have to take the heal, we can take the poison damage here. Definitely don't want to be a glass cannon. I don't have any burn, so I guess we take marked or reroll. I want to try to get to 400 for the legendary. We take marked for cultivated. I still like getting the 1 cost discount. It means one of my abilities is free every turn. So maybe we get rid of the tool belt now. Yeah, we get rid of the tool belt now. Marked isn't great for us. It's better for like Moss Cloak and other, even clairvoyant, like pretty much everybody but us, because we don't have like high single target damages or a high damage ability. We're just blowing them up with poison right now. Do I want shield on constrict? I wonder if we get rid of defense matrix next, since we're at a good health total now. I think we do take the shield on constrict, because I'm probably getting rid of defense matrix next. Strangely, I really like this cultivated harmonies. Like, one cost discount is really great when I have no other willpower discounts, you know. We will take the tethered shrine now. We'll take the heal if we don't have anything good being offered. 4 magic power is amazing. We will take the magic power. It's 40% more damage, so it'll be 50% magic damage. Helps our poison, helps our stitch, and helps our weave. Although our weave does almost no damage, it's still, every little bit helps. And boss time. I want to try to stay above 34 health, because I'm missing 1 max health right now. Yeah, it also helps our smite. So our smite does 90 damage now. So it killed all the little guys immediately. I will just get controlled weaving. And work my way out of his AoE. Unfortunately, I'm going to pull him, so I'm going to see where he lands. Alright, I just have to get 1 step away. I will kill all these guys. I'll grab my globe if I have to, which I think I will, because I think I'm going to be in goop, but we'll see. No, I don't have to. Just heal. His AoE is the entire screen, but it's just higher damage there than it is out here. So taking 3 damage is fine. He's gonna phase from the 120 poison stacks. It's 9,000 damage. So technically, he would almost be dead if the phase didn't save him. So I'll have to deal with a bunch of spawns again. But 2 of them just die. Going to pull immediately so I see where everybody ends up. I was trying to grab my other globe that I can't see. There. We'll kill all them. Yeah, I was hoping... Yeah, I actually don't have to... I can blow him up instead of them. Because I can just kill them with another loom. Or weave, I guess it is. Alright, the Toxify is gonna... should hopefully kill him next turn. That kind of sucks that he died like that. Actually, it's got enough range. I do want to hex him first, I guess. So he's not completely dead. Let's pull him towards our orb here. See if we can knock him down low enough. Yeah, okay, so he's dead now. I'll just move out here and heal. And watch him die. So, perfect fight. We only got hit the 1 time, I think, and it's the damage that you can't avoid, so... Yeah, we're strong enough now. Do I want a Splice is really good single target damage, which is kind of what I'm lacking here. I've got good AoE with the explosions. This doesn't synergize with the pull though. This synergizes with the pull. This is better boss damage. This is better pull synergy. If I reroll, I could get the restoration, which I don't want. So I guess I take So just because it synergizes with my pull. Could have also looked at this before I chose that. Cross Stitch makes the So a lot stronger. I don't think I need the Putrid Poison. I have enough poison damage coming from Mobius Vine. And I don't want the heal. I could reroll this, but I'll save my rerolls for the end. Cross Stitch is good enough. Alrighty. Heal to full. One fight, then the boss. Wonder why I did 99 to one of them and 90 to the other two. We're just gonna thread them all, pull them in, and see where they end up. I do want to be close to my globe in case something goes wrong. Alright, one is dying after I stitch. They may all be dying. Yeah, they're all dying. I don't think I can kill him yeah, so I'm gonna take 7 damage. There's nothing I can do about it. I could pot, I guess. Just save my orb. I don't need to heal since I used my pot there. I guess that's a reason why I shouldn't have used my pot, because I could heal this turn. So he's gonna die just to poison. Not this round, but next round. I can also just hit him like that, so I'm giving him more attack by doing this, but I'm just trying to whittle him down so I can hopefully kill them all next turn. My hope. We'll have to grab a globe. Heal myself. I'm taking 0 damage and they're all dying, so kaboom. $5,000, $13,000 damage from the poison. Alright. This is my last chance to reroll, so I'll look at everything first. Malformed tracing is really good. It is Argoloth, so I will kill a lot of enemies for the ability power on this. Crafted Siphon is definitely better because I can get more than 1 ability power per turn that Brickstones gives me. But I think Malformed tracing is just better. I don't have enough things. I can use this to replace my 1-cost discount finally, because this is more willpower than the 1 I get from that. Alright, so I probably want to reroll this once. I'm not a fan of any of these. Unfortunately, I'm going to see similar options. In fact, I may see the same exact things. Oh, resistant. I'd rather take another cross stitch than resistant. Just don't feel like it's worth a purple. I could reroll this once. I don't need the health. I don't really want crit or crit damage at this point. I'd rather just get magic. Yeah, magic or poison. I'll take magic in this case just because it helps the sow. Unfortunately, Argoloth is kind of weird with the poison. Like the way the tentacles, they don't transfer the poison over like the normal enemies do. But let's see. I have exactly enough for a legendary. Let's see what it is. Needles! So, no. I actually like the pitch pipe. I think I'll take it over the Bead of Ivy. This is a 1 cost discount and a 1 cooldown. So it works kind of like a globe, but only on one ability instead of cooldown on all of them. I really like this for a blue. Get rid of the Bead of Ivy. And I may buy Unstave to get rid of the Sea Trickle. I have a quest for this. I don't think I'll complete it, but I think the quest is... I do have my reward now, too. What is the quest? Take damage with Unstave in the first 3 rounds of combat. So maybe I will complete this quest. Alright, I should have looked at my legendary before I even bought those, but it's no big deal. This is a bunch of magic power. I'm not gaining a lot of shield. So I think we get rid of defensive matrix for Clepsydranium. The Clepsydranium. It sounds like a Harry Potter item or something. The Clepsydranium. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's see how we do against Argoloth. Unfortunately, Toxify is not great against Argoloth, but I think we're strong enough anyway. Hopefully. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure the pull does nothing too, but let's just... They pop out on Inkbound rank with 75% damage resist, so that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I will bind up everything, but I will grab this orb as well. I don't want to come back for it. I'm going to go over here and try to take no damage. Okay, we got our controlled weaving, so I'll just move to where I take no damage. Or less damage, I should. Alright, I do want to toxify him. I guess I can heal as well, since I wasn't at full. They are still taking a crap ton of poison damage. It's just so much poison damage and so much magic power. So we have 4 Shattered Will. We're gonna smite them all. We'll get a few more cooldowns and discounts, so. The first couple phases aren't too bad. It's the last phase a little sketchy about. Taking no damage. I'm just gonna walk over here, I think. Just to set up on these guys next. He will phase. That'll clear his burn and poison off. Alright. I don't know if I can get controlled weaving this turn. I do want to toxify him and these two, so I can actually toxify all 4. So let's hex them all, or at least hex these first. I'm not worried about spending willpower on all of this to hex, or am I? I guess I am. So I definitely don't want to be over here. He's I-beaming this area, I think. If not, there's just tons of AoE there. So do I just move to a safe zone like there? Alright, I'm taking 0 damage here. Just heal up to full, I guess. Oh, I only healed 1 HP. That probably wasn't worth it. I guess I can get the controlled weaving. Alright, this is good. When he hits his 3rd phase, I'll use this, but I'm hexing anytime I hit him with my weave anyway. So I didn't take enough damage, so this quest didn't complete. I hate this quest. I should have taken more damage, I guess. Who knew? Alright. I'm gonna do this. Get the shields. Grab the orb. Toxify. I don't want to take free damage, so let's just work our way this way. I guess I need to cast one more. Actually, I'm gonna save the Toxify. He's already proccing. So I'll save it for last phase. Just kind of get out of some of the AoEs. I should have been paying attention to my controlled Shattered Will here. I should have left myself at like 7 so I could just get more willpower at the beginning. It shouldn't matter at this point, but you never know. Alright, so I'm gonna hit them all. And then Toxify. So it'll take him down about halfway. I do need to get over here if I don't want to take damage. It shouldn't really matter at this point. I didn't even use this, but it doesn't matter. I hexed them all when I threaded them, like I said. I could actually just stand here. Heal for 3. Yeah, he'll be dead next turn no matter what I do. The poison and fire should kill him. Oh, it's not enough yet. Should be enough after I do this, though. Nowhere is safe. Here is safe. So yeah. Argoloth down. Lots and lots of poison damage. Once Weaver gets his thread talent, he gets a lot stronger. Like, you could do burn, you can do direct damage with your sows. It just takes a little longer. Like, his dot builds get really strong later. So yeah. Our vestiges weren't the best, but they're good enough. Once we got the weave, we pretty much didn't take any other damage unless we made a mistake. So yeah, Weaver plays very differently, and Very tough early game. I think we lived in one fight with like 2 HP left, right? So very tough early game. I like to go get as many vestiges as I can. It's a good run though. A little bit of a balancing act early going.